Power Rangers mates.
Thank God I turned you down.
Why did you sound so out of breath?
Because I am dying.
Don't
on the
ask
inside.
why he... Don't ask a man his salary. Don't ask a woman her weight. Don't ask the DM why he's out of breath.
Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Power Rangers Fates. Where we last left off, a lot of shit happened. Also, real quick before I do start, as you can see, we are missing a person. We are missing Spencer. We are recording this on Easter weekend, and he is spending time with family.
Happy Easter.
Why I said that gift.
Happy Easter. That is also a thumbs up. Happy Easter, everybody.
Have a great
And-
happy Easter.
Where we last left off in the series, kind of some interesting things have come about to the Rangers' knowledge. Specifically, Spencer, the one that is not here. He got absolutely jump scared by Paige suddenly popping up into the kitchen where he was eating in his PJs, and kind of caused an incident to occur with his visions, to where he kind of popped up next to the water elemental in their dimensional rift. Fenrir started to take over, and immediately Paige went, nope, ported them back over to command center to then start finding out things, where Spencer is now linked to the water elemental. Uh-oh, how the fuck did that happen? Who knows? And from there, we ended up finding out that a couple things Merlin did on his own without permission. There a specific image that has been carried throughout. It's kind of been mystery. The party members touched on it a little bit when the series began, and kind of forgot about it. I want to say, kind of, maybe not forgotten about it, but hid it away in the back of their mind, because more important
Wasn't a lot of that. There wasn't a lot of downtime to fuck with it.
That is true. And Merlin discovered that it was a picture of Avril's brother. Oh, a missing poster. And then some footage that they ended up finding, and what seemed to be, from what everyone could gather, it seemed to be the lightning elemental at his prime that showed up. And
Wasn't great.
a little bit of a mental episode started happening. Near the end of the episode, Spencer did this big reveal to Avril, which the shark cycle, quote unquote, the Raiju cycle, has been revealed to Avril, and she now has that. It's been so long since Avril's taken that, and now Avril can use it. Woo!
Yes, thank you.
Anyway, I would like to kind of jump into not necessarily the next day, but I'd actually rather jump in the middle of the week, where it's a school day. It's Wednesday, busy school day, and specifically, I would like to jump in school. Andrew, Avril, and Liz, they are in school, so Spencer's in NPC mode at the moment, and I would kind of like to focus on the command center where Paige and Vergil are, along with the two Merlins.
Ooh.
As Merlin is really wanting to touch the console, but got absolutely yelled at by Spencer for doing it. But he doesn't care, so he's going to do it again.
Vergil just looks at him and says, "You know you're still grounded."
Oh, ground me, the great Merlin? Who the fuck do you guys think
Easily.
you are?
We're Rangers.
Merlin, do you really think, at least physically, you could take me?
He backs away from the command console. You're right. Not in my 18-year-old body, no.
And I don't think old man over there taking a nap is gonna want to start a fight either. Especially since I'm not gonna start it. So he has no reason.
Fair. Fair. Merlin just sits down. So, any plans while the others are away? Maybe go see the town. Maybe get some friends of your own in time. Ever cross your mind? Wink, wink. He said
You
it
just
and
want
did
to
it.
have excuse for us not to be here so you can touch the console.
You know, that is one thought process.
Or maybe we can take you with us.
Oh, this in this millennia? You funny.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
it is
out of
pretty
place
funny.
here.
The
Vergil's out
idea of us dragging you along.
All three of us are out of place here. Might as well.
What would we do? Huh?
I
You
don't
got a
know.
plan
When
I
was
don't
the
know.
last time you tried going and looking for a proper suitor?
Oh, how about making friends, like you suggested we do?
He's giving you guys that blank stare. In all my lifetime, I've had one friend. I don't think I need another. He was too much of a handful.
From what I understand, only one lover, too.
We don't break.
Sounds like a sad life to me.
We do not bring. Oh. I gotta roll something now.
Don't bring Ma into this!
Uh.
God damn it, why'd you have to Alabama it up?
I would like Paige.
Yeah.
I would like a persuasion roll with that one.
Persuasion. Give me a second.
Specifically, how you said that, I would like persuasion.
Okay, so I don't have a dot in that, so it's just straight D20.
Yeah, it's
Give
just
me
a straight
second.
D20. The DC actually for this is just 10. He's pretty persuadable at 18 years old.
11.
Yeah, he goes, "Are you saying I'm incapable
Yes.
of making friends?"
At least even I could make friends, and that's saying something.
His eye starts twitching. Old man, I'll be back.
I look over at Vergil, and I give him a look.
What are you looking at me for?
Roll my eyes. Never mind.
All right, so
I'm just looking forward to how funny this is gonna be.
all right, so Merlin walks over to the control panel. He goes, "Okay." He pulls up the map, and he very clearly only pulls up the map specifically of downtown where some of the most popular spots are to hang out. Specifically, Ernie's 2.0 comes back up in the conversation, but the movie theaters comes up in this time. Just the mall comes up. Even a strip mall comes up with like some
Sorry to
fast
de-
food places, and he just goes, "All right, where are we going?"
I'm sorry to derail this slightly, but I look at pictures of Merlin walking over and going like, cool spots for cool people to hang out.
I'm
No,
awesome. Where should I hang out?
he totally does that. He 100% goes, "Cool spots near me."
Yeah.
I'm still amazed that this technology is available to everyone.
Well, in the sense of Google Maps, yes. Our technology, no.
The fact that there's a Google Maps.
Oh, that's right. This is old Merlin. He wakes up. You don't know about that. He goes back to sleep. I think I'm dying. The Prime Merlin says, "I think I'm actually dying over there."
I walk over to old Merlin and just look over to young Merlin. Do I have to like heal him or?
No, I just think he's really, really old and tired all the time. I don't know if he can actually die, or I can die.
Noted.
I can die. There we go. Better phrasing.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, because it's happened, but I don't. Being split into 3 versions of yourself is new to me, and I lost my younger side, and now I'm just prime and young.
Having another entity in your head is new to me too.
Thank you for saying that, because
Existing isn't new to me.
immediately in the back of your mind page you hear just the creepy laughter that he has.
Mhm.
No, not a jester's laugh.
The worst version of that laugh I've ever heard.
But Drag, because you guys are in the command center, Drag pipes up. What did you just say, Vergil?
Hmm?
Did you just say existing was new to you?
He just smiles. Happy someone caught that.
And as he sighs with that growl, fire just comes from his jaw. And then Merlin goes, "So, where we going? It's time to get them hot babes." Is that what
How
the kids say nowadays?
The
How do
fuck
we-
they do not.
How about we start by doing a normal thing and walking in the town?
Ah, yes. That does
Because
make sense.
That is
Are we
what
gonna
you do
go in
in
the
every
clothing
time.
that Wait, hold on. Are we gonna go in the clothing everyone wants us to go in, or just what we normally wear?
Vergil, I don't
Jesus.
think wearing a suit of armor would be good for this time.
I don't
I've been
care.
told that my clothing is suitable.
Do I look like I care?
You never have. But I
I know.
guarantee you, there's not a Renaissance fair going on at the moment.
If anyone
I mean-
complains, I'm just going to look at them and say, "Take my armor off, then."
My tailored dress
Try.
should be suitable.
That's right. We did get tailor-made clothing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, by the way, Merlin says that as he opens his arms waiting for an answer, but Merlin's getup is like old-timey wizard robe.
I don't think you're any better.
Ah, yes. You may
If
be correct.
anything, now that I think about it, it might be even more impressive us, as you say. He just actually starts chuckling to himself at like the idea of he himself saying getting babes.
I mean, I could check my old closet and see if I have some old stuff in there. And then we can all be matching, walking around in weird shit.
Ho, ho, ho! I can already feel
Oh,
the
right.
ladies.
Oh right, It's been so long just using the armor. Actually, I forgot I had an entire closet worth of semi-normal clothing.
For
think-
our timeline.
Do you think old-fashioned noble attire fit for a prince would be enough to get a lady in
I
this
think so.
timeline?
I'm gonna fucking roll for Merlin real quick.
I think it would. I'm gonna go.
Oh, most definitely it would.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get one of my old dresses.
We gonna get the ladies tonight.
You're
Even
much
though it's
more
midday.
gung-ho about this.
He was, like I said, persuasion, it doesn't take much to persuade this man. It never
Sorry,
has.
all I'm thinking of is Merlin is Vector, like, oh yeah, just up in the air from fucking Despicable Me. That's all I'm thinking of right now.
love how it's, Merlin, the great wise one, and he's just, like, maybe the biggest fucking idiot in the group.
18 years old right now. He's not wise
Difference
yet.
between intelligence and wisdom.
He has neither, is the difference.
He is 18 as of this
Intelligence
fact.
is just knowing facts. Applying them as wisdom is a good way to put what I am trying to
What
put
time
forward.
period? Hold on, real quick. What time period did we say Paige was from? I can't remember.
Wasn't it the same that Vergil is, or was she
Yes.
from the
Yeah,
second grade?
it was the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
So medieval.
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 All right. She eventually walks out in a medieval dress.
I'm gonna roll for fucking Renaissance Fair now. I'm gonna roll to see
If there is a Renaissance fair,
down.
there's always a Renaissance fair active in this
She
town.
She walks out in a Renaissance French dress.
You know, that might be overdoing it.
Fit for a princess.
Oh god, I hope there's a Renaissance fair in town, because I want to see how Vergil reacts to somebody being like, "Hark, my fair maiden!" How Paige and Vergil react to that.
So the map suddenly updates. It like does the glitch as it updates.
There is
There's
a
a new red ping in the downtown park. And the words Renaissance Fair appears.
There's always a Renaissance fair active here in this town. It seems.
Merlin just goes, I'll be damned. There's actually a Renaissance Fair today. Why did this suddenly update? What?
Maybe they just set it up.
You know, I want to argue. I really do. But things just be weird now. So, sure, maybe they just had to set everything up and the map picked it up after they set everything up.
They hit the final nail into the tent on the ground and they activated it.
Alright, so
I'm
you
gonna
want to go
grade-
there? We just want to,
Sorry.
we could still maybe, go out to the town in this get up.
I mean, we could do both. There's nothing stopping us from doing both. If there's a Renaissance fair, then we can do both.
We would look more normal at the Renaissance Fair. I'll put it to you like that.
Fair enough. Though a Renaissance fair isn't going to always be going on, so still only a stopgap.
Yeah, you're right. So where are we going? Like, come on now. Why are you both so indecisive? We going to the Renaissance
I
Fair?
don't know.
Or what are we doing?
Master of magnetism.
Don't you bring up my
How are
old
you
title.
going to bring all these ladies towards you? You're the one that said you could do it.
We're going to the Renaissance Fair, and we're gonna cut the scene over to the high school.
Alright, I've got a great way to start if you don't mind me starting with Avril.
Sure, let's
What period is it?
we'll say it's in a transition between periods right now. It's just after lunch, so let's say fourth period.
I'm just walking along, talking to whoever, and just going, "Yes, we get the Renaissance Council, the Renaissance Fair Council this time." Because I've been so busy with Ranger stuff, I heard they had to delay the event. They didn't even announce when they were delaying it too.
Wait, where did you hear about this delay from?
Well, I'm still in the group chat.
Oh, okay, fair.
Just say, pulling out my phone and showing her like the Renaissance Fair group chat.
Good lord. You're in some... He presses the thing in the top corner to see what other servers main. You're in some weird shit.
I just close it. Don't look at that!
Unlike what some other people in my social circles think, I think Renaissance fairs are cool.
I wasn't talking
Oh,
more.
yeah,
I was
I
talking
mean,
more
I
about
don't
the
care.
other stuff that I saw.
Don't look at it. I'm just like blushing.
It's fine.
Uh,
Liz went through that phase too.
what? I just
What?
look over. You're cringe too? I say with a smile.
We all are. It is all our burden to bear.
Oh Lord.
But thankfully, I'm still far away from that.
Once you're cringe, you're always cringe.
I just kind of look at Avril for a while.
She looks confident about this.
Well, I, on the other hand, think that at one point when you almost accept your cringe as a part of you, that you cease to become cringe.
That's just cringe cope.
But thankfully, my cringe days are far behind me. Ugh.
Sure they are.
So as you're having this conversation about cringe in the hallway, you guys see, Andrew, Avril, and Liz see this girl with very bright blonde hair and bluish eyes wearing a white turtleneck, and she's acting all like brim and prideful and better than everyone as she's making comments about how people are dressed as she walks by them, as she has what looks to be a very nice, like, expensive-ish purse around her shoulder.
Hang on. Based off of what you've told me about how expensive her clothing is, do I know her? Because I
Yes.
assume my parents and I would,
You
talk to
have
people.
money.
But real quick, she's also accompanied by a guy who is doing the same thing-ish, but to guys, and she's only doing it to girls. He has this black cap on that has the school's sigil, I guess,
Logo. Yeah.
on
Logo.
Vergil.
yeah, logo. Yeah, I don't know why it's a logo. The word's logo. I'm in medieval speak, apparently. And it's like the logo.
The school's crest.
The school's crest on that.
Did you mean heraldry?
With this brownish black hair that at the tips have looked to be dyed a little like amber-ish. He has these piercings around his his ear piercings, and he looks to be dead inside as he just is walking, making these critiques. He's also wearing this very, very, it looks not expensive but very stuffy black jacket. Well, hoodie actually. The hood is actually tucked into the jacket itself in the back, and his hands are in the hoodie's pocket. He's also wearing skinny jeans, kind of, and he's wearing black Converse.
Oh God.
Hey, can I? Sorry, continue.
An e-boy.
Yeah, Liz, without a shadow of a doubt, you know the girl is Mandy.
Hey,
Is there anything that, like, you DM can tell me about Mandy, or should I roll for, I guess it's
A culture. See what you can. Give me a culture check.
culture roll.
DC 10.
see if I can
to see
remember
if you can-
anything.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Avril?
I want to do something. Can I make
What's
an
the system
awareness
for this
roll?
game again?
It's
Sorry.
D20, and then the upshifts, the dots that you have in it, you roll the highest alongside it. Also, this is they are called Billy and Mandy.
Shut up!
I
Shut
love
the
that.
fuck up!
Grimace. Cheers.
Can I make a intelligent? Can I make a alertness roll to see if I can see if her Gucci is fake?
Yes. Yes, give me that. Give me that roll. That DC is 10. I'm gonna make everything easy today. It's 10.
That's 16 overall.
Um,
18.
the purse specifically, is that what you're looking at?
Yes.
It is not. That is
Aw,
real
damn it.
deal.
It'd be very
It's
funny.
really Gucci. Ooh.
And
That's
they
a lot.
just keep so as I gotta roll this. As they're so they walk past you guys, well they get up to you, and just the look of absolute disgust comes over Mandy's face as she looks at Liz and just ew. They let the dogs in again.
Huh?
Sorry, that got stuck in my head.
Wait, you never answered my question about the culture roll.
She is the most stuck up, spoiled brat you know.
Ooh, I'm gonna do a little do a little dialogue. Hopefully you're okay with it, DM.
Yeah, go ahead. Because Mandy stopped
Come on.
in order to say that.
Don't be like that. I mean, last time I remember, your dad was still working for mine.
Oh, you can a very slight eye twitch as she says that, as her posture went from like a P-boy stance with her arms wrapped around her chest to now like they're on her side. She's leaning forward in front of your face, Liz. Oh, Miss All High and Mighty again with her amazing comebacks. Be original for once.
Well, I'd really rather not play this game with you because we all know how it ends.
So, wait. Original unlike your entire look?
She
I
snaps
at
her
that.
head.
For everyone else's reference, Beth just yelled.
I mean, we already have another blonde here, and she already does every look you could do way better.
And who is that?
I wonder. Can I roll to see if Heather's just right behind her? Because I just found that to be funny. She's
Sure, give me
actually
an awareness
behind.
roll. Give me an awareness
I will
roll.
say, when you mentioned a blonde, though, Avril looks up confused for a second.
Yeah, because that's who. That's
It could be either. To be honest with him, It doesn't matter to him.
give me an awareness 15 for Heather.
Alertness. Yeah, I got you.
Like, I kind of tucked the little gold hair behind my ear, and I'm like, if you
Yeah.
were nice, I would not be saying these things to you.
Shit. I'm fucking this up again.
Wait, this is a natural
And-
blonde that dyes it.
And she says, "And if you weren't such a bitch, you maybe would have more friends."
Fuck!
I have
Damn
more
it!
than you.
Every fucking time, I'm gonna make all these rolls easy, and of course, the one time I get the 10 above, you can make it 15.
How many
Hey.
do you have?
Look at it this way. Quality over quantity, my dude. At least
Also,
I found people that want to hang out with me that don't care about my money.
wait.
I
There's
have actual
one,
friends.
2. Spencer's not here, but that's 3, and you have 1, and
Billy.
maybe even a half. Are you alive? I say, looking at Billy.
Billy is not settled. He looks so drained of life and dead inside.
Is he okay?
He's fine, as Mandy says.
Andrew snaps his fingers in front of him. Does he respond?
Not at all.
Avril walks over and pushes, leans
No
up.
thoughts, mind empty.
She puts her fingers to the temple of his forehead and just pushes him backwards slightly.
He goes back slightly. He moves to make sure he doesn't fall, and then goes straight back to the spot he was at next to Mandy's side.
My.
That's not normal.
And then he starts to open his mouth. No, it really is. Then
Are
again,
you okay?
Andrew's outfit isn't normal either.
That's
When did you get a mullet? Is that a wig?
No, listen,
Grew it out.
Avril just really... Yeah, that works.
That
Actually, he's been suffering from alopecia for quite a while, and finally found something that worked for him.
Fucking finally.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he doesn't believe you guys at all.
No,
He wasn't gonna believe regardless.
Oh, not even a deception roll.
Because I don't think he
No.
would believe regardless.
Manny just goes,
Yeah,
Billy?
that was a bad lie.
She
to be
just snaps
fair.
at Billy. Billy, don't even waste your breath around these. All right, these losers. And she
Yeah,
starts
it's-
walking away, and you guys clearly... She grabs him by the collar and is dragging him.
wow.
Poor
Avril
guy.
actually looks genuinely upset at that and just starts following them and goes, "Hey, you don't grab friends like that."
Billy just holds up his hand. It's fine.
Are you sure?
You can talk to the
Yes.
counselor if you're in an abusive
And he
relationship.
has his eyes, because they're very narrow with his like kind of eyelid halfway, and then they widen, and he just says, "Yes, fine."
He just look at me, leaves, and goes, "You can talk to the counselor if you're in an abusive relationship."
It's not that, I promise.
I don't know. I don't like being treated like that, so I
And
don't
then-
think you would either.
And then they turn the corner and leave earshot.
Can I try and interpret what he meant? It's not that. Because I want to see if he figures it out. Because if this is what I think it is hilarious.
Streetwise check.
Oh my god. Oh lord.
DC DC 10 on this. Actually, you as a guy would understand this. DC is a 10 for the.
Please. Please. Universe, please. I want to know what this is. Yes! 18!
Let's go.
He's into this.
Ooh.
Oh.
Andrew's face drops. Oh. Oh.
Oh, wait, is he,
I
Yep.
know what he's thinking just based off of his face.
Oh.
Oh, both of you, both Avril and Liz turn to Andrew as you guys see. Oh, as Andrew's
Oh.
eyes grow wide.
realization.
oh, I say after that.
I think he's fine.
I mean, no shame.
Good for him,
We're
I
not-
guess.
We don't kink shame here.
I don't think you should say that out loud.
No, right as Liz said that, someone says, "You right?" just from down the hall.
You right.
I shoot a thumbs up back.
Hey, random guy, I say with a thumbs up.
Oh, good lord. Well, that was an experience. It's been a while since we've seen her.
The bell then starts to ring for next period.
Oh, we better get the
Well-
class.
The longer we go without, the better.
Ain't that right?
So, yeah, you guys get to class, and Avril,
Yeah.
your phone suddenly gets a message from the Renaissance group chat.
I open it up as I head into class.
It is, wow, look at these guys' outfits. It is Paige, it is Merlin, and it is Vergil at the Renaissance Fair.
And Vergil specifically has this outfit from back when he was actually a prince.
I blink for a second before just, like,
And this is Paige's outfit from when she was a princess.
Give us an image of Merlin suit, Stephen, now! We must complete the set.
I just silently send, like, on a normal text chat, not like a Power Rangers thing or anything. I just on a normal text chat, I send that image to everyone.
Oh, you've gotta be shit.
I
And then it
text
cuts
back,
away
"We
from
have to
Andrew.
go."
I know we do. Okay.
This is what Merlin is wearing.
Oh, that's
I
great.
love it.
Part of the Renaissance Fair group chat. Do I know how long the Renaissance Fair is going for?
It will be
Multiple days.
from yeah, multiple days.
But I mean, like, they do tend to have like at least like a we close at this time of night thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be going till 10 o'clock at night.
We've got time. Let's just make it through class, and then we gotta head there.
Well, let me at least put something on first. Be a
Oh,
little more
trust me, I've
appropriate.
got my own outfit.
Those are the messages, and then Andrew
While in
just
the middle of class, Avril, you get off your phone, Avril.
Study. I was just texting my mom as I put it away.
I like to think that we end the segment with, "Oh, you've gotta be shit." Andrew's saying that, and then just cuts off this shit, shitting
No,
me.
I love the fact that Liz and Avril, they were first it was Avril that saw it, then Liz saw it immediately. After Avril got in trouble for being on her phone, suddenly Andrew sees it. You gotta be shit! Cut over to the Renaissance Fair where Vergil, Paige, and Merlin are.
Mhm.
Ah, yes, nerds. Merlin says.
Why are these people's outfits so lacking?
They're pretending to be commoners.
If you're going
You would
to play
hope so.
pretend, why wouldn't you pretend to be something better than a commoner?
Also, keep in mind, all of them have probably made these clothing themselves, and none of them likely have actual experience with sewing like people back in our day do.
Oh.
Fun fact, out of character, that's a thing. Just most people, not even seamstress or like tailors or anything like that, just normal people back then usually had way better stitching.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, every
Well,
now
because
and
their
then,
clothes were designed to last, so.
Oh yeah.
Also every now and then, you see people dressed like fairies. They got glitter all over their face, elf ears, and wings.
Is this also one of the? Is there at least because you see this at Renaissance Fair occasionally? One dude dressed as a Starfleet officer.
Yes, actually, yes. He just walks by.
Love that.
It's like, what was he wearing?
I don't think that's period accurate. If I were to guess.
Also, as you guys are walking through, you guys are seeing kids smiling and laughing and having an actually good time. As there's someone that's kind of dressed up like a bard is actually playing on a lute and giving the crowd that he's kind of assembled a good show.
Oh. All right. My boy is
Man, I have the
quite
perfect
happy about
costume
that.
for this.
Merlin's like shake is like rubbing his hands together. Now where the babes at? I got a deal.
God, no.
I got a deal to uphold.
I just imagine him walking away, just like hilariously, just.
He has separated himself from the group.
He's got the body for it, but he does not have the knowledge and wisdom of the ages. He's got a young man's body, but not the actual knowledge of how to talk to people.
As you guys continue to walk through the fair, kind of familiar smell hitting you as some of this food seems oddly accurate.
Ooh, I want to try that. I say, grabbing onto Virgil's wrist.
What are you doing?
I drag him. I drag you.
Why?
So you're being dragged along, and you get to this tent that's kind of popped up, and you can see within the tent there's a hole at the very top of the tent where smoke is coming out from, and there's these wooden benches and tables lined up all within like this cover of the upper. It's like almost tarp above them to prevent rain, and you see
Alright.
kids, adults, and just pretty much everyone of all ages just enjoying what looks to be some wine, some water, some colas, because obviously some drinks need to be similar, and uh and then you got like your big ass turkey legs for no reason. Like, dear God, they are huge. You got your
Mutton.
porridge. You got your like actual shepherd's pie. You got some really good food, it looks like. And every now and then, a bard will just come on down and start strumming whatever instrument they have, whether it be bongos they just have strapped to their chest or something. Just a
Just drumming
lute,
the
a
bongos?
flute. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. How the hell did bongos get in this era? Who knows? But they brought them. and they're just every now and then a quartet, maybe a single person, and they just serenade the people as they eat, and people clap for them every now and then as you guys walk up to this place. And good lord, do the smells bring you back?
Haven't smelled some of these things in a while.
I miss these smells.
Maybe if we had time to breathe, we'd be able to take advantage of such things.
No, we have time to breathe right now.
He nods.
I look at Vergil. Do you have money?
Let me check. Did anyone in the past give Vergil any money for any reason?
I'll
if
say
it
during
was-
I'll say
even
during the shopping trip, when Liz kind of helped paid for everything, she realized that both Paige and Vergil need kind of money, so she just kind of slipped both of you a $100 bill.
I've got this.
Nice.
How much is
that
this
something
in gold? He asks.
Something I will point out. Vergil does have the his power weapon on his side as an actual sidearm.
Dude, hold on a minute. I gotta roll something. Thank you so much for saying that.
Hold on. I also want to point out Paige does have weapons in hidden spots of her skirt.
Ooh, very nice.
No one will notice. Unless they're in a really weird position.
I mean, she was a princess, but she was also Power Ranger, so.
So, as you guys are sitting and probably, calling on a waitress, due to being a ranger, Virgil, and it being a power weapon, it kind of gives off this LED type of
LED.
redness around it. So it looks like it's constantly on fire, quote unquote, but it actually is in the sheath that you have. So people are coming up, yo, how did you do that? That looks so good.
My boy just chuckles and it sticks to the bit and goes, well, obviously I had it enchanted.
And some of them were like, oh, he's really committed to the bit, and some of them are playing along, such as this one fair mating. Oh, from who did you get it enchanted from?
Oh, that's easy. Merlin.
Oh, the great sorcerer. Is he around here?
Yes, I do believe he's in a blue robed outfit.
Is
Right
it his
now,
blue?
he's taking form not of his normal self. So.
One of the friends next to this girl who asked that question goes, "Wow, he is committed, isn't he?" And goes, "Oh, do you know where he is?"
He ran off talking about getting some
Bitches.
hot babes.
They all
Is,
break character and start
after all,
giggling.
Quite an old man.
They all break character a little bit and go, "Whew. All right, I'll be on the lookout for that. Thank you very much. Have a good rest of your day."
You have a good
And
day,
then
too.
one of them realized, oh wait, they're in warrior attire, and then they bow my liege and as they go away, as they walk off.
Wow, they said my liege, not my lady.
Historically accurate.
That was just... My boy Vergil is just slightly under his breath laughing.
You guys' food gets here that you ordered, and it is really good for some. It is like, wow, that's good.
Speaking of food that we just ordered, that also just arrived.
Oh,
Go eat.
I'm just gonna mute for a second so I can grab that.
no, yeah. I will say, just as you guys eat, time is just passing along, and it gets to, as you guys are enjoying it, it gets around maybe 3 o'clock ish. So it went from like 1, so 2 hours have passed, and some guy in a complete suit of armor is just yelling out to the crowd, is yelling out, "How dare you dishonor me!" As there's another knight who he pointed to, viciously points to, is in another full thing of armor. And as you guys kind of get closer to the rowdiness, you guys see that there's this yellow rope with flags dangling from it that represent, "Hey, do not cross this." As they kind of go through a bit of yelling at each other about kind of a funny bit. "I did not dishonor you. You dishonor me for dishonor. No, you dishonor me for dishonoring me for dishonoring me." That whole weird bit. And they pull out swords and do actual combat.
All right.
The kids look very intrigued and excited about it, and even some adults are like, "Wow, they're really going at it."
Yeah,
As,
they're going at it.
Shut up. As the clanking of the clash of iron is really, really a specific sound that Vergil and Paige know a lot, and you can
You
tell
might
these
have to
blades.
explain this to Beth because she just was in my room, not hearing any of this.
Okay, yeah, I'll re-say it.
Back. Sorry.
Okay, so after a while, 2 hours have passed, and a guy on the street just yells, "How dare you dishonor me!" You guys go to the commotion, find two guys in suits of armor, like regular night gear, pretty much doing a little bit about, "You dishonor me for you bring me dishonor for assuming I dishonor you." That back and forth, and it just gets more elaborate and elaborate, and just is funny glob of words at that point. As then they pull out the swords and they start actual combat, and you guys very well know the sound that swords make when they clash. Just by no alertness check, no nothing for this for you two, you guys immediately know these blades are dulled. It's just boom, you guys hear it and you're like, "Those are dulled blades."
Oh, what a pity.
I was hoping to see a fight to the death.
Ah, yes, because traumatizing children in a young age would be such a good idea.
To be fair, dulled blades do mean that you have to worry more about skill to take out an enemy than, well, fatal blows.
So as this kind of continues, as this the fight between these two knights go on, I'm going to cut away back to the school, as school is now letting out.
Okay. I'm just like gathering up with them. I've got an outfit ready. It seems like you have one as well, Liz, right?
No! No, I don't wanna! Not again!
Now, Andrew, we need to get you a costume, I say,
No!
excitedly turning to him.
I already have one, but I don't wanna! No! You
By the
can't
way,
make me!
Andrew, there are...
Andrew, Avril, and Liz, all three of you get a message. It's from Spencer, and he goes, I just remembered I have a college tour I have to go to. Oh my gosh, I might be late for it.
Avril sends like good luck, and then just
drive past.
I just send Spencer good luck, and then just like every heart emoji available on the keyboard.
I was also just imagining Liz dragging Andrew. No! I don't wanna! No!
Go! Take his measurements, get him a costume. I'll meet you guys there.
I got you.
No! No! And then the camera goes into Andrew's mouth,
So
and that's it.
His camera starts to fade to black as it now fades back in. And do you know those really puffy, like really puffed out corsets that guys use?
Yes.
That's what Andrew's in.
Oh,
Could you at least have gotten me a jester hat? That's how I feel. You could have at least gotten me a jester hat. I could act that out. I want to feel like a pompous prick.
Avril shows up and goes, "Wow, you look great!" And this is the outfit she's wearing. Kind of this yellow dress. She stitched it herself, by the way, because, you know, she's obviously a cosplayer.
Makes sense.
Obviously.
let me
She
find
also
this
has a hurdy-gurdy strap to her
give me a
back.
sec.
Oh, yeah. She's just carrying a hurdy-gurdy with her, too.
Also, Andrew, you're not choking, but the collar is uncomfortably tight.
Yes, I took your measurements just okay, she said. It's not gonna kill you, it said.
Liz is doing some cosplay with real chainmail.
Clothes are just, you know,
She got
tight
a
back
sword
then.
too.
Oh my god, Liz, you look so pretty!
I feel if I sneeze wrong, it's gonna explode off me.
That's historically accurate, I say with a
It's
thumbs
more
up.
breathable than you think it is. I say it as I'm putting my chainmail through coat.
Andrew looks, he has to turn, bend down so he can actually see you because of the fucking collar. I dare you. I feel if I flex even a tiny bit, this thing's gonna rip off. At least around my neck.
I mean, it could be worse. She could have you wear the period accurate codpiece.
Okay, you're right. Let's go find those two period accurate fools.
I had it. We head into the fairgrounds.
All right.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, what up?
Oh,
Did
sorry.
the audio mess up for you?
It was a little robot-y from what I heard.
Yes.
were you trying to say something specifically?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
My audio
What?
just
Just go.
Putting it in and out pretty bad. I head into the fairground.
Yeah.
We head into the fairground.
um
You might want to hang up and call back.
what?
Oh, is it better now?
Hello?
I can hear you.
We're seeing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Kat, you may need to leave and join again.
I'm here. Alright.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
getting robot from you.
That's what
It's
we're
real
saying.
bad
Yes.
roboting.
We're getting every third syllable.
There we go.
And then
It's
It's not inaccurate.
it's not.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
yeah,
what
wow.
Hey.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, that's way
There,
better.
that's better.
Okay. Okay,
Alright,
we continue.
We head into the fairground, looking for any of our pals.
This is a Renaissance fair, all right?
Uh-oh.
And
There
the
we go.
first person you guys see
Merlin.
is two girls kind of, acting like they're running away, and then No! No, what did I say?
Merlin, just because it's, a Renaissance fair doesn't mean you can use medieval methods to pick up women.
By the way, he immediately stops in place, and he slowly turns his head. I had a deal with Paige. I must pick up at least one babe. That's what you guys say, right?
No.
Eh.
No.
I must pick up at least one babe. Get back here!
You want help? Never mind.
Why would you want to help him?
By the way, he was chasing two girls dressed as fairies, just to let you guys know. And they're not girls like
He
children.
has
They're
a
like
type.
they're women. Like one of them could be a MILF, and the other one is just like 19.
I just look at him and go, don't you have a bad track record with those?
I don't think that would stop him regardless. Just like the guy we met earlier today.
He wants
Well-
to be with the fairies. Let him be.
We found at least one of them.
Where's the others?
What's an event that's happening right now, Avril?
I look in the group chat.
There right now is a there is currently going on. There is the fight between the Dishonored ones.
Yes, yep, that's where they are.
Oh, Kevin's having a fight, I say as I start heading towards it.
Let's go check it out.
That makes sense.
I
By
like
the way,
how-
I should make a note. I'm part of the run. Just because I want to make this make clear, so Avril's backstory just makes sense. She has been on the Renaissance Council for a couple years, but she doesn't really have friends in it, so she's still kind of a friendless loser.
Oh my god!
God.
You're just making this sadder and sadder for yourself.
But yeah, because her not having friends was part of her backstory, so I'm not gonna betray that.
That's true.
She goes to. She goes to where the fight is happening.
Mhm.
Do we see the extravagant ones?
I am
AKA
eating
our
a
friends.
kebab while watching.
You guys get there, and immediately in all their prince and princess glory are Paige as they are just watching this fight.
I just
I'm
approach.
eating a kebab.
Ooh.
I approach from behind. Ooh, Kevin's actually doing pretty good this time.
Kevin, it's just in this.
Is he just a big guy in a suit of armor? He's just
Yes, yes.
Paige is just like, I'm just sad that their blades are dulled.
Mm.
Again, murder isn't a thing that people want to do in this era.
Yes, I
It's-
know
it-
that, but it just because they're not going to murder each other doesn't mean that they don't have to use like real blades.
It's an entertainment event for everyone. Nobody wants to get really hurt.
That generally kind of surprised you a little bit, Paige, because you were so into it. Suddenly, Avril's voice.
Oh,
Has kebab in mouth. Oh!
Hey, I just wave. I saw that you guys were here, so we decided to follow.
A Renaissance fair is always fun.
Yeah.
Both Paige and Vergil immediately do not look at Liz. Avril was there because Paige, it startled you, Paige. Immediately, Avril and Paige immediately look at fucking Andrew and how he's dressed.
It was just, I assume, walking like without bending his joints.
It's kind of waddling.
Paige is just like, you're
Nope,
like a
piece.
jester, but not. It's hilarious.
I told you this was more Jester's outfit than anything else, Liz.
We can get you the hat.
Yet you said no hat!
It looks good. Lay off.
I can barely
Again,
bend.
I still think we should give him Hey, men wore cod pieces back then, right? I say,
No.
looking up at Vergil.
Yes.
And I'm not wearing
Yeah, it was
one.
a cod piece.
What, you don't want to show off how endowed you are?
I'd rather not be uncomfortable, thank you.
They're not.
My fiance said that they were actually quite comfortable.
I don't trust
It's mostly-
anything from
It's
men of your
mostly
era.
cushioned.
Even
If
like having
anything,
a
it's the
ball.
best because if you get into a hand-to-hand fight, if someone kicks you in the crotch, the cod piece will be there to cushion.
Let me put this in more modern terms. It's like a pillow for your balls.
Didn't suits of armor, well, some of them also have cod pieces attached?
Yes,
They
actually,
did.
I believe Virgil's has the cod piece attached to it.
No, sadly.
This is far less ornate than most armors would have been at the time.
I could have sworn yours had. Never mind.
Mine was more of a prototype.
Everyone,
Oh.
the crowd around you guys go, ooh! As, what did you say his name was, Avril?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin just gets laid out, and he's on the... As the other knight goes,
Ooh.
yeah!
Ooh, dishonored, I say. In my mind, this isn't like a scripted thing either. Like, not even like a who wins thing. It's just fucking go at it until somebody wins.
That actually was what they were told.
Do they give people the option to reclaim the honor of one of the fighters?
Please say yes.
Now, he has been dishonored. Who here of the people would like to try to reclaim it for him?
We all
Vergil
look at...
raises his hand.
I start trying to put his hand down. You will actually kill him. I say that like loud enough that everyone
He
can
points
hear.
his sword at Vergil. You, sir! Do you have the gall to take up his sword?
I give...
Be
I
gentle.
also look at
I will be
Virgil,
gentle,
and I
and
say...
yes.
And I give a giving gesture, and I point to the sword. We know exactly why.
I look at Tom just like dead seriously and go, he will actually crush. I look at him and go, Tom, he will actually crush your
Vergil
bones.
has given his sword to Paige
I take it.
and
Wait,
approaches.
by the way,
Because
I
this
hold
is
it
an
like this
entertainment
for
event, he assumes they will have a sword
Wait.
to take up.
Yes.
I go, wait, Virgil, take this.
Hmm.
I have my, dulled steel sword.
Hmm.
Like, here you go.
Thank you.
Use this. Should be good enough.
Avril stands back, already grimacing at what's about to happen.
Immediately he says, "All right." He puts his sword, kind of the tip of the sword into the ground a little bit as he grips the bottom of the hilt with his palms. As he kind of stands in like a statue-like stance, he says, "All right. Do you need a suit of armor?"
No.
If you have a suit of
Tom,
armor, you wouldn't
with
stand
a
a
very worried look, looks at Avril, but then looks at the crowd. He goes, "All right, ladies and gents." Pulls
Hold
out.
on.
Pulls. Oh,
Steven, did you hear what Paige said?
nope.
She, when he asked about the armor, Paige said, if he had a suit of armor, you would stand absolutely no chance.
Ooh. The crowd goes, ooh, kind of like the Nickelodeon
Yeah.
ooh
Yeah,
soundtrack. As Tom goes, "All right, we have a good challenge on our hands.
May I introduce myself to the crowd?
Go right ahead, sir." Or, liege? You look to be in royal garments?
I may be a prince, but I am not of your country. I'm visiting.
Ooh, we have a guest of honor. It's fitting.
Vergil.
Guest of honor is picking up or trying to retrieve someone else's honor. The crowd kind of does a little bit of a giggle at that.
Vergil, with a fairly good stage voice, given he was royalty, he had to practice that way back when. He announces that I am Prince Vergil Valentine, and I wish to reclaim this man's honor so as not to let anyone go better.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Sorry.
DC is 10.
I also just like to think though that there's like some history buff in the background. Just heard that name and just turned around.
Ooh,
What?
ooh.
No. Like,
Oh, wait until they
so-
hear Paige's name. That'd be
So
fun.
next to you guys, suddenly a history nerd went, "Wait, Virgil Valentine?"
Yeah, he likes to roleplay obscure historical characters. I say with a shrug.
Yeah.
I'm
What up?
Paige Nightendower, so
Does this count as flattery?
Yes, 100% it does.
Hey, nice.
Oh, is that your
Also,
specialization?
Yeah, specialization with my
Yeah.
D2.
history buff next to the group. Paige just goes, "Oh, I'm Paige Nightendower."
His eyes kind of go wide.
They
Joel,
really
he-
love role playing
like,
historical
He
characters.
quits his role and he goes, "Are you serious? Like, do you actually know who she is? There's like only a few people who know about her history."
Yes,
Wow.
I know everything about her history.
That's so cool. I didn't think I knew it. I didn't think
In
anyone else
fact,
knew
I
about
knew
her.
what she ate on her 5th
Oh,
birthday.
sorry. No, that's not a D2, that's a D8. Okay, give me a second.
There we go.
Hold on.
How could you confuse a D2 and a D8?
Shut the fuck up.
Hold on.
Paige just says, "I even know what she ate on her 5th birthday."
Damn, I don't even know that. I just assumed
Was it a
was like,
cake?
No, actually, it was a pie.
oh, that does make sense. Why did I think of that? It's just so common, right?
It was berry pie.
That is altogether 24.
The crowd is on your side, Virgil. The crowd is on your side. As once you pretty much give that out, and as the conversation between Paige and this history nerd are kind of escalating quickly, the crowd goes, "Yeah! Reclaim his honor!"
Vergil is just happy right now. He's back in his old element. He thought his element was fired. No, it's flattery.
All right, I'm gonna need you to make me 2 rolls. I'm gonna need you to make me in athletics, DC 15. Actually, Tom is pretty good. And a might roll of 15 as well.
Okay, would that count as might martial arts?
Yes, 100%, 100% martial arts.
Yo. Let's go, boy.
It's kind of swordsmanship. However, due to how your martial arts is, this would be how your martial arts is.
I gotcha. All right, athletics is 19 plus 4, so that's a crit.
Oh. So, go ahead and make your roll for might, but I'll describe the scene. So, as the combat starts, the battle starts. Tom is surprisingly quick in the suit of armor, as you kind of would expect a knight to be. But because you're not in your armor, you are just sidestepping as he's swinging, and it looks like you're not even trying. I mean, some of these slashes look wide as you just simply dodge out of the way.
Vergil has started just sort of when it's exceedingly obvious that he's about to do something, especially when this man tries to feint, he is calling out what he's going to do.
No, so he literally tries to do he goes for the feint, and you just say, you just
Feint
say what it is,
up to down.
and he does it, and he goes, "Huh?" Tom like quickly like backs away after a couple times of that. Kind of quickly looks over at Avril, like you weren't kidding.
I shrug like, yeah, I wasn't.
Well, if
Takes
You're
a more
quite
defensive
done.
steps. He takes a more defensive stance.
good, you can predict too. That is 25.
Yeah. What was the dice you
Yep.
used?
It was 18 on the d20 and 7 on a d8.
Oh my god. So
Andrew, yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
so you say, you can predict as well. And obviously the Rangers realized what the fuck just happened. as, as Vergil moved like really fast all of a
I will
sudden.
point out, he is specifically not trying to harm this man physically.
Yes,
But
not at all.
Instead, putting up a good show.
Yeah, as you go for that that same feint you called out on him, and it looks like he almost reads it properly. But right before you strike down on the head, instead of hitting the top of the helmet, you just poke the side of his head, like the side of his helmet, and like a little dink comes from, and your arm is now behind your back as you're almost in a fencer's stance using the sword because it's not your normal style. You're putting on a show.
And it is a smaller weapon than I'm used to, too.
Yeah. Also, what's more flashier than fencing, in all honesty? You're putting up a good show. You're making sure your blades hit each other, and the dink of metal happens and the ringing of it as you're hitting it. Eventually, you do end up getting the better of him and just straight up getting up close to him and putting the sword right beneath his helmet where the small little slit is to where his neck is, and your blade's there, and that's game. That's checkmate.
And if this were real, he'd be dead.
And that's why they don't do it with real
He
blades.
pulls the sword away and sheaths it in the fucking thing and
Yeah.
walks back to Cat.
Yeah, the second you
After
start walking
bowing.
away, the crowd's going crazy. Tom then falls to his knees and goes, I feel like I was fighting a monster.
I warned you.
Oh, that was nothing. He was playing around.
You
Hey,
can do better. I've seen it.
he needs some practice, but he does have a decent amount of skill. For the moment.
I was going to say, for a commoner.
You said that would be rude to say, so I didn't.
Yeah, not great.
But it is true. That was decent for a commoner.
Yeah,
With no
that
notes
crowd is going crazy.
This is a really easy crowd this year. Not like you didn't do something impressive, but wow, they react to everything. I say looking around.
You just need to know how to talk to the
No,
laymen.
I mean, even before you got here, they were just going nuts for literally anything that happens.
Aren't they here to have fun?
Yes.
It's probably just because you've seen it so often.
Fair.
As you guys are talking, a very, very big muscular woman being princess carried woman
Muscular women.
is being carried towards you guys. You cannot see the head, but the bottom of this, the bottom half, which you guys can see, is in a blue robe.
Hey, Merlin.
I got
Oh.
one.
He did
Good for
manage to
you.
quite
You kept
literally
your
pick up
promise.
a chick.
How did you do that?
This is unbelievably painful.
You should probably put that
Don't
down so you
insult
don't
that
get.
woman.
You look like you're going to break.
He sets her down and was like, "I didn't think I had it in me." And the
At least you
woman,
didn't
the
pick up
woman with a very, very sinister look in her eyes goes, "You surprised me too, pat pat," and then walks away and he goes, "Well, that's new."
That's what happens when you try to woo a woman.
Well, you used to
especially
be
one
senile, so...
with that body structure.
Hey, listen, it's okay if you're submissive, I say, patting his head.
I love how
Hey,
nobody
I like
reacted
that.
to what I said.
Merlin looks at all
Eyebrow
y'all.
raise.
I think I'm into that now. I didn't know I was into that.
You should have asked your older self what
Ah.
you were into.
That's a scary topic.
You dated... Didn't you date, like... Listen, I don't
No,
want to...
we don't get into that.
I blink.
Man doesn't know he's submissive when he literally dated Morgan Le Fay.
Don't say her name.
Okay, guys, listen.
We don't kink shame in here.
We're not.
This
We're just
same
saying-
guy from school goes,
Yeah!
I'm not kink shaming, I'm kink acknowledging.
Please tell me that Billy guy is the one that went, yeah.
No,
Also,
unfortunately.
It was the same dude from earlier, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Also, I
it's
think-
just some random.
She looks over to Merlin. She's like, "Oh, I think I also made a friend." As she pulls the historian closer to her.
And mission
Of course.
accomplished then? Raises an eyebrow questioning Paige.
I think
She doesn't
so.
get out much. I look around before, like, leaning to this guy. She's severely autistic.
Oh. That explains a lot then.
are you-
Anyway,
Oh, yeah, I
Um,
guess.
Avril, what specifically are you talking about?
Just don't worry.
What is autistic?
the guy then goes, I mean, I guess we could be friends because you know a lot about this princess that went missing and no one really knows what happened to, and I thought me and like 3 other people knew about it, and now you're the 4th one, so
I mean, Vergil over here would make a 5th one.
oh, you are,
Hello.
you two are. He's like, I can't stay in character forever. You're also a history nerd, then?
I, yes, do know quite a bit about history.
Oh, very nice.
He
Also-
puts his hand out and says, Virgil Valentine.
He puts his hand out there and says, Hank Alexander, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I shake his hand.
Shakes hand.
She hears the name Alexander and she gets a look like, oh.
I just. I like look over and acknowledge that sad look and just like pat your shoulder.
Liz shoots Andrew an I want to talk later look.
Who did you shoot that look
What
to?
did I do?
Andrew.
What did he do? Why are you giving him that look?
We'll get there when we get there.
Okay. He has like a
Also,
cake in his hand now. Where the fuck did you get that? Don't worry about it.
To DM, I'm assuming Paige Nightingale's engagement to Alexander
Was not known.
was secret, and
Yeah.
So this historian guy wouldn't know about that.
Yep.
And she's just like,
Very secretive.
I miss him.
Oh god.
You good?
Andrew pulls out the fucking collar thing. Okay, apparently that was stuck in there. Jesus.
I just look over. You good?
This thing is choking me. What do you think the answer is?
Listen, considering
you'll be
every
fine.
night we've I just go over and say, considering every guy we've met today, I just sort of assumed you'd continue the train of liking that.
I hate the lot of you.
I haven't done anything to you.
Doesn't change any fact!
Yes,
also,
it does,
why are you
explicitly.
wearing a neck brace?
This could have been a pre-colonial neck brace.
My boy just walks over and pulls the neck brace off.
Ugh.
That off. That's
I-
silly.
It's connected from the fucking back. I couldn't fucking figure out where it was. Thank you.
Andrew, Avril, and Liz, your stomach's starting to growl.
I just like
Nope,
kicking my
time to
hands.
eat the male members of the team.
Okay,
Well,
Cannibalism, let's go.
I think it's time we get something to eat.
I agree.
Where did you get the kebabs from?
roasted
Those look
turkey
good.
legs looks really good.
Yeah, actually, we got the kebab from there. They have turkey legs too.
We go to the food stand. Sorry.
We go to eat.
I don't like this. Once I notice that hopefully we're out of earshot of the historian, I'm like, I don't like this.
I think
I don't like this at all.
What don't you
He-
like?
He knows a little more than he should, and I don't like it.
I
Listen,
find it flattering that he knows so much about me.
I
history
don't
nerds,
like it.
history nerds are all over the place. You
Paige,
can't-
You don't understand. This could be bad for us.
Paige, are you smitten with him?
No,
Paige, you
Thank
need to
God.
snap out of it. This could be bad for us.
Listen,
I don't look like my old self. It doesn't matter.
it's going to be worth
Still,
for right.
Avril, we are hundreds of years separated from our old lives. You don't need to make an excuse why we have a similar name to historical figures.
I'm aware
that's not.
you guys have overall not tried to pretend at all or put any effort into not appearing to be who you are.
And what I'm saying is that could lead to very dangerous consequences, not just for you, but for the whole team.
I want to point out that I have put effort into that. It's just there was a Renaissance fair, and I decided to dress like this.
You get a pass.
For this one moment.
I'm just saying, I don't like how much he knows. Even if you two are well documented historical figures, I still don't. Something feels off to me. I don't like it.
Liz, with that uneasy feeling, please give me an alertness roll.
Fair.
Kitty.
This is gonna take like a minute because everything is everywhere.
Also, I'm making sure you were talking to Andrew when you said we're gonna have to talk later, right? And you want to
This is what it was about.
Else. Okay.
Yeah, this was yeah.
DC will be hidden.
Of course it will. How interesting.
Yeah.
There we go.
22 with a
Oh,
crit.
Jesus.
Damn.
That's a good roll.
God damn.
So this will be a later thing. So right now, I will remember that,
Okay.
and we will continue on with the food as the waitress appears. It's not really the same waitress that served Paige and Vergil. It's a different one. She looks to be cosplaying a dwarf, but she doesn't have the height for it. She's very proud when she talks and very, what would you guys like, in that.
Yeah.
But does she have a beard? Please say
She
yes.
has a
Token
beard.
still hasn't
Yes.
decided whether Token still
Yay!
hasn't decided whether or not female dwarves have beards. Come back later.
I don't know.
Yes.
That's just my own personal headcanon that they do.
Yes, this specific bearded lady. Yes, yes, she does in
It's
fact
just
have a beard.
I just look at her
Paige's like-
straight and be like, yes. Yes.
Just because
You
you're
love.
just because it's your headcanon doesn't mean it's everyone's, Liz. Calm down.
I mean, Token kind of went back and forth. Avril says, like waving
They
her
really
hand.
did.
I like the explanation of the movie personally.
So even today we don't have a clear answer, but
Just all. Sorry, yes. I'm gonna take a kebab and
Giant turkey leg, please. Legs.
you got the.
When you say the word legs, she raised an eyebrow. Someone's hungry today.
Do I know if this place really checks for IDs that hard?
Nope, not at all.
And can I
Oh,
get
that's
some
so
meat?
illegal. Oh, can I get some ale, please?
Coming right up. Anyone want
I
anything
would
else?
like some. I would like some ale as well, along, and 2 kebabs, please.
Coming right up.
If you wouldn't mind.
Liz's cringe is starting to come back.
Could I have... Fuck, Reese is forgetting what it was.
Andrew's looking at
Potatoes, beef.
Shepherd's pie.
Could I have some
Oh, shepherd's pie slaps.
with some wine?
Andrew looks at Liz like,
If you have any.
Coming right up.
No, Virgil. I actually didn't drink ale until Alexander.
I'm aware.
He loved it a lot.
Virgil just sort of lightly looks away for a moment and then looks back and says, I remember.
Nods.
Quick little flashback actually to this, as it is the original Black Ranger, Alexander, and he is going, oh, what a long day. I could go for some ale. We got ale. I think we do. Paige, do we got ale? Right?
No, we only have wine.
Oh, come on. You should try some.
Look, ale is for less sophisticated people.
You know Virgil's had some.
Besides, we're way better than Virgil.
Don't go around what I just said. I talked Virgil into trying some, so I can guarantee you I can talk you into trying some.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on now. You ever had this thought, this some sporadic idea? What if it tastes good? And like a little nudge with the shoulder.
I feel like Satan.
And hold on. Lily, are you
The cat.
Oh,
Cat dying in the background.
drowns. Ah!
anyways? Paige is just like, Alexander, what are you willing to offer for me to drink ale?
Oh, pique the interest. I will offer a month's worth of my service. You get to decide whether I do nightly duties, be your personal assistant, whatever you need. I'll do in a month for just one drink, one full cup of ale. What do you say?
So this is how their relationship started.
Counter offer. No, I'm gonna say they were already dating by this point.
Fair.
Recording. She just says counter offer. You propose.
Oh! Propose? He reaches into his pocket and he goes, I was already gonna do that. And he pulls out a ring that he made himself.
Cute.
You know, it's not the fanciest thing in the world, but I made it myself, and I was gonna propose maybe today or tomorrow if I maybe had the guts, because I'm a coward after all. And
She gives you a look and says, "You a coward."
listen, me in ranger form in combat is different than me in real life, and you know that. I'm shy, all right? You can be intimidating.
She walks over, takes the ring, grabs his hand. All right. I guess I'll drink that ale, like promised.
Into flashback.
Aw,
Aw.
cute.
Ah!
Yeah.
Smash cut to Alexander dying.
Shut up.
No. But a smash cut back to you guys have your plate of food. By the way, Andrew, because you said legs, you get 2 pounds of turkey legs.
Oh, I could fucking devour that, like literally in real life. I could do that.
Avril is.
That's actually not that much.
Yeah, it's not that much.
Let me
Yeah.
sorry, did I say 2?
Mm-hmm.
I meant
Yes.
20.
I think
Okay.
I think I could still do that.
That is a bit more.
Andrew devours that shit.
It's one of those things where it's like, if you can eat all of this in a certain amount of time,
Done.
you get it for free.
Like,
Yes,
like in the
that's
middle of,
actually what it is.
in the middle of that sentence, Andrew's already done eating all of
You
it.
got it, Andrew?
Andrew's very used to putting things in his mouth.
I heard
Ha
the
ha.
phone and put 9.5 out of 10.
Avril is just partway down her cup of mead already. Just looks over at everyone. So you guys enjoying the fair overall?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't had
sights are-
wine a very long time.
The sights are a little different than what I'm used to, but the smells bring me back.
That's good.
Yeah.
That means they're just
It
as
must be
more
weird.
accurate than you would think.
Except it doesn't smell as dirty.
Yeah.
Fair.
Indoor plumbing was probably one of our better inventions.
Yeah, it's much better when you don't smell piss and shit everywhere.
Mm.
Yeah. I just say with a shrug.
So, the day starts to wrap up as you guys enjoyed your time at the fair.
Mm-hmm.
Liz,
Oh, no.
Avril, would you like to do something before this?
Nope, go ahead.
Liz, with that earlier check, specifically it's above a 20.
Oh.
As you guys are walking away, you catch Hank at the corner of your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who was
And
Hank?
Hank was
That
the
was the
historian you were
historian.
talking to.
Oh, right.
Last name Alexander.
Yeah. I got it.
And you see him at the corner of your eye, and you like look at him and you go, "Oh, it's him." You kind of do a double take as you look back at your friends and look back at him, and his face, his head, he had tree root horns in them.
I don't like that.
And then you quickly do another double take, and he's gone.
Hmm.
So,
I'm
she
like,
saw that,
shit,
right?
but also like, I was right.
Is she gonna tell anyone, or is this?
Wait,
Yeah.
did we just hear you go out?
Okay.
I was right. Ha!
No, you just no. As soon as he's gone, you just see her like looks so smug and so satisfied with herself.
Everything good?
Yes.
Is
Well, no.
something the
But yes,
problem?
we should discuss this in private.
Private, I say.
Private, probably.
Private.
I nod my head and look for an area to teleport to the command
Merlin
center.
comes running. Wait for me! And then he has 10 girls behind him chasing after him.
Pitchforks and pitchforks and torches, I'm guessing.
Just go behind the tree! Go behind the tree! Sigil!
Okay, I get
And,
behind the tree.
and we all just go behind the tree and then we're all gone.
The girls go, where did he go? He just went behind the Where did he go?
Actually, Vergil just walks into one of the, like, porta potties and teleports in there.
Fair.
I just go, what happened? What did you do? Let me get back to the command center.
I may have
But
promised
also-
to be with all of them at the same time.
Wow, you're a dumb guy.
That's not how any of this.
It's called
works, by the way.
multi-classing.
No,
That-
you're just
no.
dumb. You're just an idiot.
You realize playing with too many women's hearts is going to actually get you killed, right?
Oh god. Oh no. Hey, oh lord.
He turns. It's already happened to me, you know.
No, we
You
don't.
would think I would
Well, you
learn,
didn't-
but I'm young and stupid right now, and pretty woman make my brain go burr, and I hate this stage of my life.
Okay,
So,
Merlin,
No, you
shut
don't.
up. We have
Learn.
important things to talk about.
Yes.
I then relate to the group what I have seen,
I
and I'm
blink.
like, well, look at that. Guess who's right?
Are you
I
sure
just-
you weren't
Does-
saying anything? There's lots of people wearing costumes.
I go silent for a Sorry.
You don't understand. It was like elemental bullshit.
Earth. It'd be Earth.
Yes.
Is it Earth?
Weird enough, I didn't. If he had any earth energy radiating off of him, I didn't quite sense any,
Can I
but I know what I saw.
because
Vergil's
Andrew's
gonna go to the command
Yeah, I was
center
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I
check
was-
to see if there's any cameras that caught that.
There were no immediately. There's no check. There were no cameras that caught that.
Was there anything that popped up on the actual console itself?
There was no spike of elemental energy.
Can Andrew go to go to the command center console and I'm gonna look at Mystic Force and like the things that surrounded that. Can he look through that and see if he finds anything close to that?
Give me a technology check. DC 20.
Well, that's happening. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying fuck because it's 20.
Yeah, go ahead and make a roll.
Because I think I know what this is, but
Actually, can I make
Andrew.
a like?
that was
Oh,
dog
wow.
shit. I
Can I
can't
make
do
like
shit.
a ranger knowledge check? I don't know what they count as culture, maybe.
Yeah,
like,
that'd be
Sure,
culture.
culture. Sure,
And
culture.
To
Give me
see if
culture.
that's how-
What exactly are you looking for?
just
Avril?
like using my ranger fangirl knowledge to see if I know what that is.
DC 20.
Fair.
Andrew, you go to the console and you're like, what am I looking for? again?"
Wow, Andrew's a Power Rangers nerd too, but it's not as bad as Avril, so yeah, I guess
Just
so.
typed in what is
Dryads.
What is tree?
What is tree?
Wait a sec.
Andrew just
Sorry to
dies. And then,
interrupt.
yeah, go ahead.
Is there any way that I could like magically project my vision
Ooh.
so that way they could see exactly what I'm seeing through my eyes
Give
There
me
is
a magic
and project
roll.
that exact moment?
Give me a magic roll.
specialization in that. Oh, 21, damn.
21.
It's a magic. Well, it's a magic roll, but like it's not Earth specifically. But I have the specialization anyway.
Just do it anyway. Just do it anyway.
Okay. Yeah, this
So-
is gonna take a while.
Avril, you think back to like Mystic Force times, and you're like, yeah, Dryads exist.
Yep, I fucking knew that's exactly what that
Well, then
was.
I just look up and goes, could actually me instead of Earth, it could have been a dryad.
I knew it was fucking Mystic Force related. I just fucking lost it on the way to the damn console. Fuck!
Well, Avril, from Liz's explanation, dryads don't have horns.
But they don't really have horns. Hmm.
Ooh, nice.
I just think.
Satyr.
Oh, now I see the vision, and now I see the vision combined with my earlier roll.
So Liz goes, I wish there was a way I could show you.
Oh wait,
And she says the word show a little too prominent. Her eyes glow gold, and a complete vision, like a 3D hologram, shoots out of her eyes, and everyone suddenly sees in like hologram square, kind of, exactly what she saw.
Damn.
I blinked.
Oh.
Okay, now, with this now being
Paige,
something. Sorry.
specifically Paige, I need a culture check from you.
Ooh.
Oh.
DC 10. This is very easy for you.
Man, I have got to start using this power more.
By the way, your eyes, you see everything normal. You still see the box coming out of it. Everyone sees your eyes are like a projector.
Low-key
But I'm still
reality
seeing
warp.
normally.
Yes.
Yeah. Low-key reality warping is a pretty good ability.
I wouldn't call this reality warping. It's just projecting her
Well,
mind.
that's a 13, so.
Paige,
I don't know how far it can go. I haven't tried.
you feel like you've just seen a ghost.
Paige is
Ghost
already
goes-
pale. She goes paler.
Because when she looks back to see the horn figure, the face resembles Alexander.
Yeah. She may be already pale, but she is 100%
Paler.
paler.
Transparent.
What's up, Paige? You okay?
She is currently reliving flashbacks because one of her hang-ups.
Yeah. I just look and look a little sad for a
She's
moment before
stone-faced. Paige is
Focus-
stone-faced right now.
I like turn around and just like shake my head, focusing on what's in front
Actually,
of
would
me.
Vergil be able to know?
Vergil, if you would like to give me a culture roll, this time a little bit harder. It'd be a 15 for you. The reason why it's 10 for Paige, fiance.
I gotcha. Boop. Doot. Boop. 18 altogether.
You see the little details that, because for some reason, and everyone does notice this, the most prominent thing about this guy were the, like woodish like horns, and that's the main thing people see. They really didn't focus on the face, but then you noticed those facial features remind me of someone else. Wait a minute. That looks like Alexander's facial features.
You cheeky bastard.
What's going on?
Steven, can you resend Alexander's image?
Yep, I got you.
Vergil types a few things on the console and brings up Alexander's image.
I blink.
Oh
So,
shit!
wait, there's a lot happening here, but I do have to point out one thing. He doesn't look like he has horns in this image. So what's
I
that
think
about?
I think this bastard made a deal with a fae.
They exist?
Yeah, yeah, of course they
You
do. You
didn't
don't know about
know
Mystic
about
Force?
Mystic
I just
Force.
don't really get. You heard anything about Mystic Force?
Well, Liz isn't as much of a Power Rangers nerd as, Avril, so she would assume not.
I just turned.
Uh,
To be honest, sorry.
Steven.
Yeah.
Paige doesn't know if it's gonna work or not, but she is hoping. You know that one power she has where she can teleport to any Power Ranger?
Yeah, I know this.
She's gonna try.
To the color black.
I
Trying
have to
to.
roll a D100 now.
Do people
Uh-oh.
that were Rangers count for that?
That's why I'm
I
rolling the
don't
D100.
think it does, but she's going to
I
try.
mean, if the person has residual grid energy, theoretically,
Yeah.
So this theoretically is about to be put on the experimental process of a hypothesis. As
Hypothesis.
Paige vanishes.
I blink. Okay, we got a lot to figure out immediately.
We're
Uh,
Ooh, go ahead.
I will point before we go over to whatever's happening with her. Vergil is checking where the fuck she is.
Well, yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
I
all
know
would have
with
been
the
around
console.
there. Yeah.
And Paige, you are in the downtown park by the trees. In the middle of the trees where it's completely shaded and you can't really see anything else.
Okay.
As this hunched back figure is kind of present with these vines just curling around its body, looking to try to protect it, as it's growing these horns that kind of want to represent a minotaur, like a bull's horns, but they're slowly growing to be antlers. While it looks to be wearing a suit of armor made entirely of wood, vine, some soil, like just natural material. And I'm gonna post the image. Instead of the sword and shield in this image, it is just a battle axe. It is a great axe with a
Is this motherfucker the Green Knight?
no, it is it is a dual side great axe with two blades
I want it.
that is just completely wrapped in vine, and it looks like on the axe, the blunting of them, there's finger scrapes that go down it, look like someone trying to stop, like crawl away from something.
Mm.
As it then sits up and looks at you.
So I essentially teleported to this.
Yes.
Alexander?
Bam. I'd say that's the end of the episode because we're very close to me having to leave.
He puts the sword down. He puts the axe down. He grabs the end of his, the back end of the helmet, and you hear this cracking noise as he looks to be ripping it off of the back of his head, as it's ripping off of his face, as it's starting to, vines are attached to it and pulling and moving away as he rips it off. As the only word very, very clear written on his forehead is the word Challenger, with
Oh!
Alexander's face on it.
Oh,
I don't like
It's
that.
Alexander's face.
I gotta fucking
Oh, he
get it.
changed because the fucking elemental changed. I was like, he changed
Hello.
the fucking...
Page. End of episode.
You motherfucker, you changed it from what he used to be, you little bastard. Do the outro so I can
Thank
scream at you.
Ladies and gentlemen and non-binaries, for this very entertaining, very casual Renaissance kind of theme we had going on for this episode, and with a little twist. Ladies and gentlemen and non-binaries, thank you so much again for watching, and like always, we will see all of you in the next time, and have a very happy Easter this weekend. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.